Forgotten Key. Once upon a shimmer of moonlight and salt spray, there lived Ahri, a curious brass key with a chip in its teeth and a song in its heart. She dangled from a rope by the captain's coat pocket, aboard the Rust Bucket, a rust-stained pirate ship sailing through a sea of glowing mist and floating islands. Ahri loved to hum with the creak and clang of metal against wood under moonlit rain. When the waves whispered and the ship's lanterns swayed, her little tune filled the air with warmth. But sometimes her melody trembled, for she could not remember what lock she was made to open. Every night she dreamed of doors and treasure chests, but they all faded like fog when dawn came. And lately, the pirates had begun to whisper. "If she can't open anything," they muttered, "what's the use of keeping her?" Ahri tried not to listen, but their words clinked inside her like loose gears. Captain Tumblebeard, a bumbling pirate with maps tattooed across his belly, was the ship's loudest and kindest chaos. He often tried to read his maps upside down, sending the crew spinning in circles. One morning, as Ahri dangled and worried, the captain boomed, "By my belly's compass, we're lost again. Perhaps your song can guide us, little key." Ahri tinkled shyly. "I don't remember where to lead, Captain. I don't even remember what I'm for." The captain laughed, his belly jiggling like jelly in a storm. "Then you're just like the rest of us, eh? Sailing till we find our reason." He gave her a gentle pat, and the sound echoed like a bell, light and kind. For the first time, Ahri felt that being lost wasn't the same as being useless. That night, a storm of whispering waves rose from the glowing sea. The voices sang secrets and memories, luring sailors to lean too close. Each wave carried whispers of what once was and stole memories in return. The pirates clutched their heads, forgetting their names and songs. Lanterns swung wildly as thunder rolled across the mist. Ahri, tied to the mast, felt the wind curl around her metal edges. Then she heard it, a soft voice in the storm. "Ahri, you were made for something beautiful." For a heartbeat, she almost remembered a lock shining like dawn. But the storm hissed louder, and her thoughts slipped away. Still, she hummed, a trembling tune to steady the crew. And somehow, her sound kept the ship from drifting completely astray. When the storm quieted, the captain found an old compass rolling across the deck. Its needle didn't point north. It spun gently, glowing towards something unseen. "The compass spins to what's been forgotten," the captain muttered, stroking his beard. He held it out to Ahri. "Maybe it's trying to find your lock." Ahri's glow brightened as the compass needle steadied toward the horizon. Her hum matched its rhythm, a duet of memory and mystery. "Then let us follow it," she whispered. So they did. Through nights of fog and days of golden mist, they followed the spinning needle. The sea shimmered with shapes of memory, floating islands shaped like keys, hearts, and doors. Even the gulls above seemed to sing songs the crew had forgotten long ago. At last, the compass led them to an island of shimmering silver rock, where a massive door waited in the mist. Its surface rippled like moonlight on water. Ahri trembled in the captain's hand. "This feels right." The pirates gathered as Tumblebeard knelt and placed Ahri into the keyhole. She fit perfectly, but nothing happened. Ahri sighed. "Maybe I was never meant to open it." The captain smiled softly, his voice like warm rum. "Ahri, maybe your purpose isn't in remembering. Maybe it's in trying. That's what keeps us all sailing." Ahri's heart thrummed. She began to hum again, this time not from memory, but from courage. Her song echoed through the mist. The great door shimmered, then slowly opened, revealing a sky full of stars reflected in the sea below. The pirates gasped, memories rushing back in glittering flashes, songs, laughter, the reasons they'd first taken to the sea. That night the pirates danced, singing old tunes that once were lost. Ahri glowed brighter than ever, her light soft and steady. She turned to the captain and whispered, "I think I'm meant to keep seeking. Maybe there are more locks out there waiting." He nodded, his eyes kind. "Then sail on, little key. The sea never runs out of mysteries." As the rust bucket drifted beneath the stars, Ahri's song mingled with the wind, a melody of wonder, courage, and quiet joy. The sea of glowing mist shimmered, carrying her tune far and wide. And far across the horizon, faint but clear, another lock began to hum in reply.